Well, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kathleen Shattuck, and I am a psychic medium. I am an energy healer. I'm a Reiki master. I am also a teacher of Reiki, and I am what I call a galactic shaman. I am a guide and a way shower to humanity, connecting people to their spiritual guides, helping people learn about how to balance and clear their own energies. I teach people about the chakras. I teach about psychic development, manifestation work, meditation, all of those things that help us connect and go within. This is what I do, and I do this for a living, and I do this full time. So I see clients 4 days a week, and then I take the other 3 for me. And it's very rewarding, and I'm really happy to be here. So welcome back to my subscribers. I am here today to do a little bit of a teaching video. I got some good feedback, hi Terry, about the educational things. So I thought, in between my new moon and my full moon videos, I will go ahead and try to get a little class in there, teaching just little things, one of which today is going to be psychic development. And I also have a channeled message that I'm going to go ahead and share here too. And ooh, I'm feeling somebody's got their throat chakra really, really messed up right now. Whoever's watching, you guys, check your throat chakra area. Have a, check in with yourself, kind of take a look within and see what's going on there. You need to clear that out. Okay, so I have a bit of a channeled message, as I said before, that I want to share with you guys. And I just came across it when I was preparing for this video, kind of unexpected, and I think it popped up for a reason. This was a channeling that I did actually at the Laughing Gypsy in between clients one day back in September, like the last couple weeks of September of this year. This is from the Elohim. And they came in and said to me this: in the outer layers of the Earth's magnetic frequency layers, there is a stripping away and erosion happening. The magnetosphere has been used as a weapon for eons by the Anunnaki. Just as they twist and warp genetic material, so do they long to destroy all who oppose them. And this Anunnaki, if you are not aware, are the actual race of the second race of beings that have lived alongside humanity for thousands of years. They are partially our creators, and they think that there are slave masters. These are the Anunnaki. You would know them as the ruling elite class, and the heads of the governments of all over the world. Okay, those are the Anunnaki. Okay, just so we're clear. And if you want to look into the history of the Anunnaki, if you have no idea what I'm talking about right now, go look into Zachariah Sitchin's work, okay, on the translation of the Sumerian tablets. These are the Babylonian gods, okay? So anyway, little ancient alien stuff there for those who do not know what an Anunnaki is, okay? So let me go back and say that just as they twist and warp genetic material, many of them were mad scientists, okay? So too do they long to destroy all who oppose them, and that would include light workers like us, okay? This weapon has been used from 9/11 to the quote-unquote wildfires in California. Magnetic frequency can be used as a weapon and has a wide range of capabilities. Ask yourself these questions. Is there a smart meter in my house? And do you have 5G hooked up to your home or your phone? War is coming. Anunnaki settlements exist in each state in the U.S., run by the Blue Dems. Just look to the perversion inversion and reversals to find where in the United States is under Anunnaki rule. So that was a little clue there for us. Okay, so I just wanted to get that out of the way. I was guided to share that. I hope that you find that channeled information, useful. I know any of you watching who are kind of following the Q, conspiracy debate. I'm probably going to get flagged because I just said that, but that's okay. It's up to you what you want to follow. There is a lot of truth in, those conspiracies. But I just want to say, a little advice: don't get lost down the rabbit hole, especially when it comes to stuff like Mr. T and, the whole, election thing. And, there are a lot of fucked up things in this world. There are a lot of truths, and just listen, take what resonates and leave the rest. This is what I have done, and ultimately I made the choice to just turn it all off, tune it all out. I don't even watch news anymore. I don't watch the television. I threw that out many years ago, and it's really benefited me and helped me to awaken all of my psychic abilities. So, and that's what we're going to go into now, is how to begin developing your psychic abilities. And I just said it. Number one, turn off your television. The TV actually has frequencies, just like the Elohim were saying. Okay, there are frequencies coming off of these electronic devices, from laptops to phones to televisions. It's all broadcasting. Okay, it's broadcasting a frequency. And what does that mean, to broadcast? Well, what does cast mean? Cast is a term we use when you're putting somebody under a spell, right? We're casting spells. And broadcasting is a wide-reaching spell to put humanity to sleep, to keep them in their lower three chakras. So they just, constantly they work to get money, and then they work to sleep and eat and shop and sleep and eat and shop. Just mindless feeders. That's what these Anunnaki want us to be, okay? And we're not going to take it. I've gone before to kind of help assist. I think I'm part of the second wave of indigos. The first wave would be people like Dolores Cannon, okay? Second wave of the indigos are here, and I am definitely one of them. And I'm here to help you guys who are just, starting to wake up, starting to realize there is something really, really wrong in our world, and that big changes are coming. It's you that I am here to help guide and kind of navigate through all of this freaking mess. On this channel, I'm not really going to talk a whole lot about things that could put my channel at a, in a compromised position, because, that's not what my focus is. My focus is really, to, yes, have awareness, be informed, know the truth of what is going on, and feel my way through it. But also, I just don't even watch TV. I don't listen to the news. I don't really listen to the radio very much. The more that I can just be present and be in my own energy, the better. Okay. More time sitting in silence. Okay. That's another one. Okay. So first tip, turn off the TV. Second psychic development tip, okay, is to spend time in silence. And this is what I was taught and instructed actually by one of my first teachers, my twin flame. He taught me many things, and one of them was to sit in silence, okay? This is the only way that you're going to start really hearing things, especially if you want to develop that clairaudience, okay? So I have a little list to help keep me on topic here. So let's talk about, psychic awareness. And that really goes into the first thing that you want to do and develop, which is your third eye. okay? There are lots of tricks and tips that you can do to open up the third eye, and I am going to give you a lot of information today. So I want you to take a moment and go and grab a pen and paper or something to write this information down. I'm not going to be providing links for all of this. That's just too much. It's ridiculous. So just write this down, okay? It's going to be a lot, and these are things that I have done throughout the years to help develop my own abilities. And yeah, so let's get started. So the first thing that you need to know to get this working, okay, to open this probably and very likely closed eye of yours, you are going to need to detoxify your body, okay? You need to look at your deodorant. Does your deodorant have metals in it like aluminum? Okay, you've got to get rid of that. You've got to go for aluminum-free deodorant. Okay, heavy metal toxicity is a pineal gland killer. All right, a pineal gland killer, and it causes all kinds of health problems too. Okay, second pineal gland, third eye killer is your toothpaste. Does your toothpaste have fluoride in it? Do you take fluoride treatments? Do you get them at the dentist? Stop. Fluoride is a lie, and there is so much data out there. You just have to look. There are studies there that show truthfully and in a scientific manner that fluoride is very, very toxic to humans. So go for a fluoride-free toothpaste. You're going to say, well, it's more expensive. Actually, there is fluoride free toothpaste at Walmart. Okay, just saying, and it's super cheap, and that's what I've been using. And yes, I don't mind saying that I shop at Walmart. So, secondly, okay, thirdly, we're going to go into what you eat and what you put in your body, okay? This is a big part of your psychic development. Are you eating fast food? If so, you need to stop. You need to stop all fast food. None of that garbage is good for you. And it literally reeks and smells like garbage. I have a tenant that rents here, and they are nasty. They have like all this fast food that they keep in the fridge, and it smells. If it's just been sitting for like one day in the fridge, it smells like a garbage can. And this is what you guys are eating. Ugh. You know, I mean, I'm not going to be really huge on this and say, oh, never, never, ever, ever, because sometimes there's just, you know, we get in situations that we don't have time to cook or time to eat anything healthy. In that case, have the salad. Okay, have a salad, or, you know, maybe some fries, but definitely not any of the meats, okay, from a fast food restaurant. And next, we go into processed foods. Okay, speaking of fast food, this is processed food. This is your quick frozen meals that you get from, you know, the frozen food section of the grocery store. You know, tater tots, chicken nuggets, chicken strips, all of that stuff that's pre-made, pre-packaged is not good for you. Rice-a-roni, pasta-roni, all of those things are really, really high in sodium and high in carbs. Okay, not good for you. GMOs are also not good for you. You should be buying organic. If you're really serious about wanting to do this and develop your abilities because you feel like you have a calling to be a healer or a reader or to help people in some way, okay, you are definitely going to need to look at this stuff, okay? Okay, so that's basically the chunk of number one on the list and the first thing that you should do, okay? Now we're going to go into supplements that can help you develop your psychic abilities. And this would be your psychic vision or your clairvoyance, which is ruled by the third eye chakra, okay, and pineal gland, all one and the same, okay? Supplements that help. Okay, there is a mushroom elixir that is currently for sale at Laughing Gypsy, which is the psychic boutique I work out of, and it has reishi mushrooms, and it also has lion's head, and a few other things. And it's the mushrooms essentially that are helping to detoxify the pineal and gently open it. And at the same time, it really helps with your hair, your skin, and nails. So my nails look like crap. Please don't look at them right now. But yeah, it really does. It helps a lot. I will see if I can get a link for that one. Okay, it's a mushroom elixir that we all take out the shop. It's really been helping. Warning though, it's expensive. A month supply is $55, and it needs to be refrigerated. Okay. But I'd say if you're really serious and want to detoxify, you should probably order yourself a 3-month supply, because that really is about the time I think it takes to really work and take effect and do its job. So 3-month supply of the elixir. Hey, let's go on to the next supplement now, which is going to be Ormus, also known as monatomic gold. And I'm surprised that a lot of people haven't heard of this. This is kind of an older, hermetic, like mystery school substance that not many people talk about openly. It's kind of a hush-hush. Monatomic gold, really, I don't know. I kind of went mainstream, but it's more in supplements. People are not getting it in its pure form as much anymore. It's more like added to things. I'm not talking about the kind that gets added to things. I'm talking about the pure powder that is monatomic gold. This, I will put a link to the Etsy shop that I get mine from. And this is it's a powder that is derived from seawater. And the process in which the powder is taken from the seawater is called a cold fire. So it's this chemical like blue flame that burns and like alkalizes and alchemizes down into this powdered form. And this Ormus, or monatomic gold, has particles that vibrate at several different dimensional levels. And so when you ingest it, guess what happens to you? You start vibrating at several different dimensional levels. This is a tool used by ancient Egyptians, actually, before they went into the temple ceremonies and did their rituals. They would ingest Ormus. And yeah, it was a very popular thing. And it is said that the Ormus helps you to connect to the other dimensions and realms because you're ingesting something that is already existing in several places. So that is the idea behind Ormus. Price-wise, it's not very expensive. It's only about, I don't know, like 20 bucks plus shipping for about a month's supply. And it comes, this seller's really good. He puts it in a little packet and gives you a little scooper, so you don't have to worry about how much you take. There's directions and everything. Only thing, though, that you really need to pay attention to is because this is an alchemical concoction, you need to have it away from any sunlight. Keep it in an energy neutral space that is very dark. Don't ever expose your Ormus or monatomic gold to the sunlight, okay, or moonlight for that matter. Just keep it away when you're, just get it out and take it and then put it back in its dark place. Okay. All right, and let's see, let's go on to the next thing. Oh, yes, of course. Okay, magic mushrooms. Magic mushrooms, especially I would say like the Cubensi strains are very, very potent for having all kinds of, crazy experiences with third eye activation and opening. And I feel that they also help detoxify the body. I'll share a little message about mushrooms that my main gnome guide, his name is Wolf Stamp. Hi, Wolf Stamp. He's around here somewhere. My main gnome guide, Wolf Stamp, he actually told me that mushrooms help us when we ingest them. There's something that happens to us where we start vibrating at the frequency of the mushroom, and that helps us connect to like the earth grid. He showed me the movie Avatar and how they take that like hair braid thing and they like connect it into, you know, whatever they want, the earth, the planet, the animals. He told me that mushrooms, no matter what, a magic mushroom or just a regular mushroom, he said that mushrooms actually help us connect to Gaia in that way, and to all, you know, everything. So the more mushrooms that you can eat, the better. Plus, mushrooms are very high in selenium, and selenium is actually it's kind of like a liquid crystal within your body, and we need selenium. We need good amounts of selenium. That does have something to do with your psychic awareness and abilities, by the way. This is what I'm being told. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I think that's about it for actual like supplements that you would ingest to awaken your third eye. Now we're actually going to go to crystals. Okay, so everybody take notes. Okay, so crystals to help develop your third eye include clear quartz, moldavite, shadokite, amethyst, angel aura quartz, and indigo gabbro, also known as mystic merlinite, which I have an example here. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And lastly, Herkimer diamond. Doesn't look like much, but it really shines pretty in the sunlight. Okay. All right, so those are the crystals. And now we're going to go on to the essential oils. So these oils are going to include mugwort, violet, hyssop, clary sage, also known as eyebright, and like a lavender citrus combination. They're showing me lavender and orange, lavender lemon, lavender grapefruit. Okay. All right, give you guys a moment to write that down. All right, and I think that pretty much concludes what I've got for you in this video today. Now, if you want to go more in depth in learning your psychic abilities and you do not have time to come in for a session to see either myself or Rochelle to, you know, get yourself going with this, I do have for sale a psychic development PDF. It's about 13 pages long and it has a ton of information, some of which I have included in here. But if you want it in what I have said today in a written format that you can go back on, it also has a meditation in there. It's like a guided shielding, grounding, and clearing meditation. This PDF teaches you how to do a dragon egg shield. It also helps you to know all of the different tools for your different psychic senses. Today we went over, you know, clairvoyance and opening the third eye, but I also have exercises, crystals, oils that you can use to develop your clairaudience, which, you know, yes, it would seem like it comes from your ears, but it actually comes from your heart chakra, so which is very interesting. I also have tips on how to develop your psychometry and your clear feeling, clear knowing. There are 5 different psychic senses in this PDF. If you would like to order my PDF, which is from a class that I wrote last year, you can send an email request to Elvin Star Reiki, pdf@gmail.com, and I'll send you the link to my PayPal, and give me your email and we'll get you your PDF. It's that simple. I've got it ready. I've got it here. I think it's a nice tool to have in your tool belt when you're just learning. It's really nice to have kind of, a list there of, things that you can go over. Very often when we are getting into, doing this kind of work, it can be overwhelming. There's so much information. You don't know where to start. Well, here I've kind of, I make it easy for you. And of course, the most important thing before you do any kind of psychic work is to learn how to shield and protect yourself, and ground, shield, and protect yourself. Those are your main three that you need to work on, because if you don't have those down and you try to go higher, you're really going to screw yourself up, because you won't be able to get back in your body, and it just creates a mess. So we really need to get these down. Those of you who come to psychic class at Laughing Gypsy, we have a really good time there and everything, but I do have some other, Rochelle has her version and I have mine, of course, of things that I have learned. And I think together, our shared wisdom is really a blessing for all of you who are just learning. So I offer that PDF for anyone who would like to try it. And also, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed today's content, and give a like and a share and a subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. It helps get this channel out to more people. As you know, I'm just a little baby channel right now and growing, but I really feel like there's going to be a lot of truths being revealed, and people are going to be seeking healers like me more than ever before. So I just want to put myself out here, make myself available, let everyone also know that I am available for distance healing sessions. I do energy healing, chakra balancing, chakra clearing. I do cord cuttings. I do shamanic soul retrieval. I am studying now to become a past life regression therapist. And let's see, what else? Oh, I'm an ordained minister. So I have the authority over the darkness, and I remove negative attachments too. So those are all some of the services that I provide. I also do psychic readings. I do mediumship readings. I'm kind of beginning to do that. And I also read tarot. So, whatever you're interested in, shout out to me at my email at elfinstarreiki@gmail.com. And be sure to see me on Facebook too. I post quite a bit of stuff on there. Some of it's really funny. I just try to have a good mix of everything, a good variety, so you guys don't get bored. But anyway, I really appreciate you watching this video, and I appreciate all your support. And I will be back with your new moon in Scorpio reading very soon. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.